Hi, my name's Rebecca Myers. Everyone usually just calls me Becky. I live in Grable, Wyoming, so I'm about 4 hours from Casper. Um, I am majoring in elementary education. Um, I guess my reason for picking the major is I love teaching. Most of my family on my stepdad's side is teachers, and my mom was a preschool teacher and a PE teacher. And I just like to be around kids. I love little kids. I just think that they have an amazing sense of freedom and life, and love just the funny things that they say and just how brilliant they are without even knowing it, just and how they just seize life and just they're so bubbly and happy and just amazing, I guess. So it would just be a really big honor to just work with little kids all the time and um, try to make a difference in their little lives. Um, I'm taking public speaking because it's a requirement. I mean, really, that's why I take any class that I'm taking. Eventually, I want to transfer to Valley City out of North Dakota, and it's one of the requirements that they have, even though it's not actually a requirement for through Casper. My anticipated future career, I would love to be a special education teacher in the elementary school. Um, as much as I love just little kids in general, I just have a really big soft spot for those with special needs and those that struggle with life a little more than the rest of us. And um, I want to be there to encourage them to just never give up their dreams and their hopes and that they can do anything any other kid can do. It just may take them a little more time than other kids or just to do it a different way, but that they're just as special as everyone else. Uh, I think public speaking is going to really help me. I feel so comfortable in front of little kids and in front of children. I can address a whole classroom. I've done it a few times with student teaching, and it doesn't bother me at all. It doesn't make me nervous. The only part that makes me nervous is being in front of adults, and I'm not very good at speaking in front of them. I kind of shut down and I don't want to be judged because I sound stupid. I know it probably sounds silly, but I I don't know. I guess adults can be kind of cruel. That's terrible, but I don't want to like somebody to look at me and be like, "Wow, she doesn't know what she's talking about." When I do, it's just nerves that really just get the most of me and the best of me. And so I think that this can help me kind of just calm my nerves and learn how to just address adults in the same at the same level of efficiency as I do with children. And hopefully it'll help me to further my career and so people really know what I'm talking about and what I'm saying, and that I do know what I'm talking about and what I'm saying without letting everything just kind of go crazy in my head. Okay, other relevant information. I don't know. I'm a stay-at-home mom of three. I have a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 1-year-old, all boys. So our house is crazy. My husband works crazy hours right now. He's working the sugar beet campaign, so he's rotating shifts, and it's insane. It's hard. It's a lot of late nights and early mornings, and it's a lot of mom at home with kids all by herself, which is pretty normal because he's usually on the road. So we get to see him a little more than usual. I'm crazy busy with a new business. I just became a Plexus ambassador, so go feel ahead and feel free to ask me. I'm more than happy to give you my sales campaign. Um, what else? I do a lot of volunteering. My grandma's at the nursing home locally, so we spend a lot of time out there. I spend as much time as possible in my children's schools, helping there, not only because I want to be with them, but because eventually I want to work there, so I figured maybe they'll hire me if I'm there enough. Um, what else? I think that's about it. I don't. have time for me. It's school, kids, husband, house, business. So, on the rare occasions I do get some time to myself, I like to lose myself in a good book. But that's about it. That's pretty much me. I'm just a crazy, busy mom of three and a wife and a student just trying to get through school and hopefully graduate when all of my kids end up in school full time. That way I can take some of the financial burden off my husband and we can move out of our super, super tiny house and be a little more financially secure and not have to live so paycheck to paycheck. So I guess that's my life. So thanks.